And those are the legs.
These are the legs. And so far, everything is reclaimed.
It's all reclaimed wood, all from pallets, right?
Yep.
That's the vise here.
This is the end vise. And it's reclaimed too from an old workbench.
You're going to mount that first before putting the legs on, or?
No, what I did was I was measuring how far I need this back before the legs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because when you put it all together, I'm going to have screw and stuff sticking to the back, so it's like, okay, make room for it, leave room for it.
Yeah.
And yes, it's all square.
You made sure.
And on this end, it doesn't need that because right here there's going to be a leg vise, which I have hardware. That looks like a nice one to have in the front right corner, hidden by the vise. That'd be pretty, eh? We'll go with this one.
So what are you going to do? Cut a hole there and put that through?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to drill, cut, chop a hole in here
So that that's inset.
so that when it's like this, the table will, or the top will actually be sitting on top of this here.
Right.
This will come through, and I'm going to cut spot there, drill a hole there, drill a hole there, and when it's in there, because of the slot, I can drive wedges down there, and lock the leg in.
Oh, okay.
That way, I can still remove it, I just have to dig the wedges.
Okay. Then it'll be tight.
And it'll be tight. And that was going to support the top. Down at the bottom of these, I'm going to have well, there'll be I don't know what you want to call it, girth. It'll be tie all the legs together. It will be mortise in here, and the same on this edge, but on this edge here, and on the flat, and I'll have plywood or something on the bottom for a shelf. It's actually going to be a cabinet, but I need to, for the leg part of the leg vise setup, I need a leaning pegs. Those I can put things at different heights in the leg vise, and it'll stay on the other side. So there will be a board on this side here that will slide. It's adjustable in there. It'll slide, and I can have there will be 2 rows of holes at different heights, so I can adjust where this end can sit on. That way everything will be nice and sturdy and slide through. And there's going to be, after I get all this together, there's going to be dog holes, 2 rows of dog holes down each side for the hand vise, for working this way, for other clamps and vices and stuff like that. It'll be very versatile. And then after I get all that done, on the back side of here, there's going to be approximately 6 to 8 inches where there's going to be a tool tray. So it's like instead of plane in, chisels, screwdrivers, whatever tools that I happen to be needing for whatever project, I can set them there. They'll be out of the work space area, but they'll be handy.
There you go.
And of course, that's one of the reasons why I want to need this is there'll be a cabinet underneath for woodworking tools to keep them out of the way and but handy. I have a big woodworker's chest. It's not a carpenter's chest. It's a woodworker's chest that I have hand planes in, hand saws, specialty, a whole bunch of woodworking specialty tools. Some of them are very, very old. Very old.
Some of them are handmade too.
I have a box of handmade molding planes, yes, that I got from my grandfather.
Yep.
The helicopter pilot, mechanic.
Yeah, not a pilot, thank God. No. Anyway, we'll leave that alone.
Yes, we won't go any further there.
So
that's where we are, what we're doing.
okay. Thank you for bringing us up to speed.
Not a problem. Hello y'all, Dave here, Creative Wandering Duo. How are you all doing today? Well, just figured I'd show you a little bit of an update on my workbench. And here it is. It's not finished, but it's at a point where I can use it. So I've been working on a job, and let's see the workbench. Here it is now at the stage it's in. I still need to put a tool tray on the back side here, so this doesn't happen. And my leg vise, I'm pretty pretty pleased with that. It works pretty good. It's just pressure treated 4x6. I had this screw like I showed you before. I put a dowel in there to kind of center and guide it, otherwise it'd be flopping all over the place. And because there's only one attachment point in the middle, you put anything up here, the bottom will want to kick in, and therefore you get large pieces and it won't do it properly. So in order to take away from that, there's this piece here. You just kick it along the floor, and there you go. Just cut a miter in the bottom of the leg there. And there it goes. You want it out, want it narrower, you just pull it back and wind it in. A little bit of fine tuning left to do yet, but and it's tight. Pretty nice, I think. And well, there's another project that I started last winter at a friend of mine's place, and then COVID reared its ugly head again, so still have that to finish. But yeah, there's the workbench. Dog holes, they work fantastic. I made up some of my own dogs here. They work fantastic. Honestly, I've never had a workbench like this before with dogs. I've seen it. I thought it worked great when I seen them. Actually using them, they work great. I love it. Some of the things I've been working on, well, this here's one of the things that the dog holes work great for. Just simple. There's on the bottom of these things, there's a screw head. Head comes off like that. There you go. Works great for that, and of course the dogs. Actually managed to dig out a few tools. I got another idea sitting on the bench here waiting for me, making some of my own tools. One of the things I've been working on recently is getting my bandsaw working and tire glue on it. That's what these rubbers are in here. It's called tires. And the bottom tire, old age kind of caught it and blew it apart. So it wasn't working so good, so I fixed it. Redneck homemade fix. Right there. I just took some tape, called pipe wrap tape. It's 1 inch thick. It fits exactly in the groove there where the rubber came out of. Wrap that around there. New tire, no problem. And this is my crosscut table for my table saw. It's not done. It needs some additives, but I haven't needed them so far. But excuse me, for doing some accurate crosscuts, it works fantastic. That's the panel I made up. I resawed some of my pellet lumber and made up a back panel right there. And I resawed them on the bandsaw. Ran them through the planer to 1/4 inch thickness, and there we have one nice panel. And my table saw buried underneath of stuff. And yes, I do have a workbench, but apparently I need an assembly table too. So That's what we've been using this for, kind of. And here's the project I'm working on. It is a jewelry box. A commission. Not a very big commission because it's for family, but it's a commission. And so far it's all reclaimed lumber. These are a 1/2 inch thick. And of course there's dados in them and stuff. Plywood. This is some of that resawed lumber that I was making up for the back. I made extra, a little bit extra. I need more extra because these here are all getting some of that. This here's a piece of cottonwood because apparently I have lots of cottonwood pallets, so I made the base out of that. We're looking at the front part of it, and there's a picture of what it's kind of going to look like when it's all done. It's a pretty big jewelry box, 25 high, 25 drawers high, and right now I'm not sure what it's going to be wide, but it's going to hold a lot of earrings. That's mainly what it's for, is for earrings, because the young lady has a pile of earrings. That clamps onto the bottom of the table there. Kick up my leg a little bit here so that's all nice and straight. And then, to get a nice straight edge on it, I take my, making sure that I have the drain running properly on this, of course, and I don't. And do this until I have a continuous shaving. One little spot in there yet. There we go. One continuous shaving of one thickness, one width, one thickness, and it is, where's my straight edge here? Perfectly straight. I just jointed that. Sweet. So that's one edge jointed on it. The other edge, well, we don't know what it's for yet, so we'll see. But yeah, it's all working out great. Just have to, after, what is it, someplace in the neighborhood of 20-25 years, relearn some stuff that I knew and used every day in the past, and have to relearn, I guess, redo, or reacquaint myself with the process. A whole lot of thinking processes, and of course a lot of these tools I haven't even looked at in that time frame, so we've got another learning curve. But you know, a day that you spend not learning something is a day wasted, as they say.